Pitching matchups are great on opening day, but in Detroit, Jeremy Bonderman versus Roy Halladay, defending American League champions, may have gotten even stronger by adding Gary Sheffield. He was there to watch the banner go up as they celebrate 62 degrees and sunny in Detroit. First inning, Bonderman to Alex Rios, with the Jays already up 2-0. Rios with a 2-out single drops between Craig Monroe and Carlos Guillen. And the Blue Jays up 3-0. Bonderman 5 hits, 3 runs in 6 innings of work. Bottom 5 now. Sheffield at the plate facing Halladay. And pops this one up. Look at Aaron Hill. He hustles to make the grab, but Curtis Granderson tags up and scores. That ties the game at 3. Sheffield with a pair of RBI, both on sacrifice flies. So they went to extra innings. 10th inning, Fernando Rodney facing Troy Gloss. Bases loaded with 1 out. 0-2 pitch. Gloss with a base hit. Jason Smith coming around. Jays go on to win at 5-3. Frank Thomas 1 for 4 in his Toronto debut.
The Orioles have the longest current opening day win streak at 6, but they're up against Johan Santana. The Twins have won their last 23 regular season games at home, started by Santana. His first batter, he strikes out Brian Roberts. Santana was okay in this game. Justin Morneau was very good. The reigning AL MVP, 34 homers, 130 RBIs last year, off to a good start. Homers on opening day, Eric Bedard was not strong for Baltimore. Morneau again, 3 for 4, 2 RBIs. Once again, the Twins win with Santana on the mound. Morneau thrown out here, but replays show he was safe. Minnesota wins their 24th straight game at home, started by Johan Santana.
Opening day at Yankee Stadium began in a somber way with the late Corey Lido's son, Christopher, throwing out the first pitch, and former Yankee Bobby Mercer on hand, even as he continues his fight with brain cancer. Yankee fans cheered Alex Rodriguez, at least when he was introduced, but not here. Top first runner on third, A-Rod can't get to this one, and that's an error. Carl Pavano able to work out of the jam. Bottom of the 6th, Yankees trailing 5-3, bases loaded for Derek Jeter. Already in midseason form, doing what he does. Clutch hit ties it at 5. They touched up Scott Kazmir for 6 hits and 5 earned runs in 5 innings. Bottom of the 7th, there's Jeter's best friend, A-Rod, with a base hit. Next batter is Jason Giambi, and A-Rod off. He's in safe at second. Later in the at-bat, Giambi, base hit. A-Rod coming around to score, so the Yankees manufacture one to go up 6-5. Bottom of the 8th, 7-5 Yankees. Runner on second with 2 outs. They could use some insurance, and like a good neighbor, A-Rod is there. They're digging that in the Bronx. Called himself a moron for the error, but he's a moron with power. Yankees win it, and they've won 10 straight home openers.
Red Sox opening in Kansas City. Kurt Schilling said on his website, "I had no command." Struggling. Bottom 4, Mark Rudzelanek. He got his gold glove before the game, the trophy for winning the gold glove last year in the American League, playing second. Hit the ball well on opening day. 3 for 5. Royals take a 4-1 lead. Schilling 4 innings, 5 earned, 8 hits and 2 walks. Gilmesh, 5 years, $55 million. Same face, new place. We'll get $9 million this year, then 11, 11, 12, and 12. Manny only ground into 13 double plays last year. Here's his first this year. 0 for 4. Mesh, 7 1/3, allowed only 6 hits, only 1 earned run, and the Royals beat the Red Sox. Felix Hernandez, youngest opening day starter since Dwight Gooden in 1985, turns 21 this Easter Sunday. Hey, Mike Piazza, same face, new place. Pretty much a DH only. Look at this cheese. He had 12 strikeouts in the game, did Felix Hernandez. 6 via a fastball, like that one. 5 via a slider, and 1 with a changeup. There's that yacker. No score in the game, though. Danny Herron also pitching well for Oakland. Here comes Seattle. Bobby Crosby's defense, not good. He's a good defender, but he had 2 errors in this game. The A's thought they had a double play. Still bottom 6 after a Raul Banez sacrifice fly. Richie Sexson bringing Richie Sexson back. Mariners lead 4-0. He had 39 his first year as a Mariner, 34 last year. And that's his first this year. And there's Felix. He had 12 outs via strikeout, 12 outs via a ground out, none in the air. He is something special. Just the 3rd pitcher in the last 100 years to have 12 strikeouts and no runs allowed on opening day. How about this list? First to do it since Gibby, Bob Gibson, struck out 13 on opening day, 1967.
Opening day in Chicago, and the Indians opened up a can on White Sox starter Jose Contreras. Grady Sizemore leading off at the top of the 1st. He said he was a little jacked up.
Go, Ben.
So he jacked that one out. Second pitch. And already it's 1-0 Indians. Next batter is Trot Nixon. And that's the second hit for the Indians off Contreras. Next batter is Travis Hafner. That'll be good for a single. Indians start the game 3 for 3, and Contreras is having a bad day. Later in the top of the first, still nobody out. Victor Martinez to Pablo Ozuna. 2-0 Tribe. Fourth hit. Johnny Peralta, another base hit. Cleveland's fifth hit makes it 3-0. Josh Barfield, that'll get to the gap, and that makes it 5-0 Indians. Now top of the second, Indians up 5-2. It's Nixon again, and that one going all the way to the wall. Ozzie Guillen said of Contreras, he will get better. He can't be worse. Indians going to win at 12-5. Most opening day runs for them.
How will that affect Zambrano on opening day? Lou Piniella? Well, hopefully Zambrano will not throw like Cincinnati Mayor Mark Mallory. Bob Davidson gives them the heave-ho justifiably. That was awful. Pete Rose on hand, enjoying a beautiful day in Cincinnati. Adam Dunn batting second. Hit 9 home runs last year, batting second for the Reds. His first homer off the year off Zambrano. Dunn again. 3 straight 40-plus home run seasons coming into this year. Number 200 in his career. Aaron Harang pitches well again, and the Reds win 5-1. Phillies and Braves. Ryan Howard, 58 homers, 149 RBIs last year. Bottom 7, Phil's up 3-2. Mike Gonzalez got him from the Pirates for Adam LaRoche. Lefty on lefty. Howard 2 for 4, 2 singles. Opening day. Top of the 8th, Brett Myers in good shape. He's up 3-2, but Edgar Renteria off the brick wall in center. Ties it at 3. We go to extra innings. To the 10th. Shake it up. What Adam Clayton is to you, too. Edgar Renteria is to the Braves.
Fabano.
Another day. Renteria's second homer, and the Braves win.
Opening Monday against Ben Sheets and the Brewers. First batter of the game, Juan Pierre. Sheets tells him to sit down. He retired the side 1-2-3 in the top of the first. Top third now, Brewers up 2-1 and throwing some D on him. Ramon Martinez to Bill Hall with a diving catch. Sheets would retire 22 straight batters. 2 outs in the 9th. He's still on, trying to finish it up. Facing Russell Martin. And he gets him. It's a 2-hitter for Sheets as the Brewers going to win at 7-1. Sheets with his 12th career complete game. Now, if he can just stay healthy, he becomes just the 3rd pitcher in the last quarter century to toss a complete game while allowing just 2 hits on opening day. The last to do it was Tom Glavine in '92 for the Braves. Glavine finished that season with 20 wins, so it could be a good omen for Sheets.
Diamondbacks, Rockies, and that is a human Webb gem right there. Brandon Webb won the Cy Young last year in the NL. Bottom 1, bases loaded, 2 outs. Rockies down, Brad Hopp. 22 home runs last year. Rockies hoping for more. 3 for 5 on opening day. Webb wasn't too good. 5 innings, 8 hits, 5 earned. Check this out. Bottom 6, Jeff Home Run Baker. Deep to center, Chris Young. Oh, loses his glove. And check out, I think a lens pops out of his sunglasses. Bam, what a mess. Played the rest of the game barehanded, a la Ed Delahanty.
No, he didn't.
Oh,
no,
yeah.
He didn't.
Look at the lens right there of his Oakleys. Pop right out.
He didn't really play barehanded.
No, he got the glove.
Okay, all right.
Hey, top of the 8th.
You had me going there for a minute.
Top of the 8th, 1 out, Eric Burns. Smithers. Base hit to right center. Diamondbacks take the lead and go on to win.
In baseball, Gary Matthews Jr. rolling with them now. They gave him 50 million reasons to leave the Rangers. Top first, 2 outs, Matthews Jr. at the wall, great catch. Robs Mark Teixeira with an extra base hit, and John Lackey's like, that's why we got him. Top second, no outs. Look who's back. It's Sammy Sosa, his first at bat. And John Lackey gets him. Sammy 0 for 3 with a K. Lackey 5 innings of work, 5 Ks, 1 earned run on 4 hits. Top third, 2-1 Angels. Hank Blaylock pops it up. Here comes Matthews. Lackey kept getting into trouble, then kept getting out. He left 4 stranded at third base. And the Angels hang on to win it 4-1.
He actually said that's why we got him. Read his lips.
Yeah.
We were quoting him.
Right.
That's Craig Biggio. He needs 70 hits to get 3,000. Got 1 in this game, so now he needs 69. Roy Oswalt, inner provolone on Jason Bay. Adam LaRoche, Pirate debut, 0 for 5, 4 Ks. Struck out 128 times last year, so Bucco fans get used to that once in a while. Oh, bless his heart. He must be the sickest man in America. Brad Lidge. Blew 6 saves last year, blows his first this year. Xavier Nady, the homer to tie it. And then in the 10th, Jason Bay. Oh, brother sledgehammer, gone. The Buccos, the battling Buccos win in 10, 4-2. Opening day in Washington. Senator Hall of Famers Hank Thomas, Mickey Vernon, Chuck Hinton. Top of the second, 2 outs, Miguel Cabrera. Oh boy, to right center, 1 hopper. He had 50 doubles last year. That's a double there. Also homered in this game. Marlins behind Dontrell Willis. Never trailed in this one. There's Willis getting help from Hanley Ramirez, who went 4 for 6, stole 2 bases, and started that 6-3 double play. Also scored 4 runs. Marlins and Willis are winners.